we're having beer and brats, and then probably game night, family's coming over, and a little champagne at the turn of the new year. So from our family to yours, I hope you had a wonderful 2014. We sure did. And I'll give you also what we're going to have with this is some turnips from the greenhouse. So I'm going to do a greenhouse turnip harvest. Hey everyone, it's Brent. I'm in the greenhouse and it is New Year's Eve day. And I come in here again to get turnips to go with the New Year's Eve meal. Family coming over. And I thought roasted turnips with the brats would be just about right. And so happens I have some ready, and I think you've seen some of it before. But first, I got a new camera system I wanted to show you about. Check it out. Is that neat or what? It's a brand new camera system I got going on. Hey look, Skycam! I'll show you what I'm using here in just a minute, okay? Alright, so let's get to those turnips. And here's my high-speed camera tool. It's an old aluminum broom handle with a tent stake taped to it at the bottom. And at the top, got a cheapy Walmart tripod that I put my Canon S95 on. Down here are my turnips. These are Japanese turnips. And they're white and they're pretty neat looking. They're pretty good size now. I'm going to harvest these. And over here are the Alamo, and they're just a turnip green, just the green part. And I'm going to cut those off, but I'm going to harvest them both and do them up for supper. So first thing we'll do is we'll take this planter, and you can see here the root system on this particular planter. It's not that great, and it's just a little 2-foot piece section of gutter that I grew this in, and nice little turnips. I'll see if I can put it through here, and at least where you can see it on the camera. And then I'm going to take and pull them up and put them in the wheelbarrow, and I'll give you a glance at them. Now I read that these are supposed to be about 1 inch to 2 inch in diameter, and that's about what these things are. Oh my goodness, this is hard work. And I'm in my good clothes. Alright, we have got 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 of these things. Let me see if I can knock some of the dirt off of that. There we go. Those are the greens. And that's a pretty good bunch of turnips right there. I'm gonna put these in a bag, plastic bag, and we'll weigh these in just a minute. Here's my little scale I bought off of Amazon. I think it was like $11 or $12. Seems to be a pretty neat little deal. Alright, I'm re-recording. I relocated the nail from here up here because the bag was touching the shelf. So there it is again. And let's put that on there and let it hang directly. Okay, that's the official weight. 2 pounds and 3 ounces of turnip and turnip greens. All right, instead of moving this over the wheelbarrow and trying to fumble with this, I'm just going to cut these off right here in the platform. Here's the bag with the turnips and the turnip greens in it I just weighed. And I'm going to just trim these off and stick them in the bag with it. And instead of leaving a leaf or two on this, I want to see if I cut the whole thing off at the base, if they'll come back. So that's what we're doing today. We're just going to have at it. All right, you can see here, that's what they look like with a haircut. And these Alamos, they produce a little healthier root system. See here? And the color is good too. It's white, it's got some soil debris in it, but it's still white. And if you look here at the top, see if I can show you. What I've been trying to show is these are different type of roots. These are more air type roots. And the ones on the bottom, the ones that are in the gutter, those are the feeder roots. So we'll stick that back in there and we'll see if these particular ones will pop back up and go mad like they did this last time. Okay, we get a final weigh on all these greens. The first one with the turnips was 2.03. Now let's put these on here. Okay, zero it out, and let's put it on the scale and see what she says. 3.27 pounds of greens. So that's what 1.2 pounds of greens on top of the turnips and the original turnip greens. So that's a pretty good haul. 3.2 pounds in those two little 2-foot gutters, and the one is going to continue to grow. So that's a good deal. Well, it's about 5:30 on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2014. This is my primary grill. It's what I use most of the time. But when we started RVing, I got to where I really like this little Weber Q barbecue grill, and that's what you saw if you looked at my last video. The Christmas turkey was cooked on. It's getting dark, so I wanted to go ahead and get this shot for you to include in the video. And what I've got here are the greens from the turnips I just harvested. Excuse me. And what I've got here are the turnips themselves, and they are soaking in a maple glaze. And then after they soak in this and get marinated and cooked up halfway decent, probably till they're about halfway done, I'm going to put them on the grill itself and put some char on it, and then I'm going to serve them up kind of side by side along with the brats. But anyway, the maple glaze, we got the maple syrup out of Vermont, Sugar Bush Farm. It was on our trip to New England and the Canadian Maritimes last year, and my sister-in-law Renee has a really good friend who owns Sugar Bush Farms, and every time we go up there we kind of get together with those guys, and they're the ones who gave the maple syrup. That is, I believe, amber medium. So good. It is so good. But anyway, Also what I've got in here is some salt and pepper, a little chicken stock, and minced onion. And that's all I'm going to do with that. And here I've got chicken stock, and I'm going to cook it like I did before. Some various other seasonings, not too much, but garlic, salt, pepper, and reduce those significantly. I don't like crunchy vegetables, and I think the traditional southern way is well cooked. So that is going to be, I guess, the side dish, and the brats are the primary course, and the beer is the sustenance. Anyway, that's it for what's on the grill before it gets too dark. And I thought turnips, charcoal broil, not actually charcoal, or roasted I thought down here are my turnips. On the left side I've got the Japanese turnip, Hakura turnip. I hope that's not politically incorrect or racist. But anyway, these are Japanese